The Body of a Princess, Part 2. The fire flared, hissing like a serpent as Adaora knelt before the old woman. "I can give you what you want," the woman said again, her voice like wind through dry leaves, "a body that turns heads and bends wills. But such beauty is not brewed in a night." Adaora swallowed hard. "I'll do whatever it takes." The woman reached into the shadows and brought out a wooden tray. On it sat a small calabash of thick, dark liquid and a bowl of steaming, unfamiliar food. "You must eat and drink this," she said, "once a day, for 7 days, no more, no less. Do not share it, do not miss it, or the gift will twist against you." "What is it made from?" Adaora asked, peering at the food. The woman smiled slowly, her cracked lips stretching thin. "Root of earth, blood of desire, bone of envy, and the fire of your own longing." Adaora hesitated, then she nodded and took the tray. For 7 days, Adaora hid in the woods near the edge of the kingdom. She ate the meal, drank the bitter liquid. Each bite made her body ache, stretch, and burn. On the 3rd night, her skin glowed faintly. On the 5th, her waist curved inward like it was being sculpted. On the 7th day, when she took the final sip, she screamed. Then, silence. When she rose to her feet, her old wrapper clung tightly to a new figure. She stumbled to the stream and gasped. She was transformed, her chest full, her hips wide and soft, her back arched like a bowstring. Even her walk felt deliberate, like each step held magic. Her face remained hers, but sharpened, refined, radiant. "Is this really me?" she whispered. The wind whispered back, "For now." When Adaora returned to the palace, heads turned before she even entered the gates. Her sisters, once so confident in their own beauty, stared with slack jaws. The queen blinked in disbelief. Even the king dropped his goblet. "Who is this?" someone whispered. "She looks like a goddess." "No, it's Princess Adaora." That evening, the palace hosted a grand feast in her honor. Suitors flooded in over the following weeks. Nobles, warriors, even the son of the high chief of Abia. They brought gold, camels, spices, silk. Everyone wanted her hand. But Adaora said no to all of them. She wore beauty now like armor, but inside something stirred uneasily. At night she felt watched. Her reflection sometimes smiled when she did not. The food in the palace no longer satisfied her. She craved the strange meal from the forest. Her dreams burned with images of the fire and the woman's eyes, glowing like coals. And one day, while looking at her reflection, she whispered, "Who am I now?" Unable to quiet the unrest inside, Adaora returned to the Oguta forest. She found the woman waiting beside a dying fire. "I kept my word," Adaora said, "but I don't feel whole." "You aren't," the woman replied. "You fed your body, not your soul." Adaora clenched her fists. "Then I want it back. All of it. Even if I lose the curves. I want to be me again." The woman stared at her for a long time. Then she nodded. "You are braver than most, but the reversal has a cost too. You must live the rest of your life with nothing false. You must not seek beauty in things, but in truth, even when it hurts." "I accept," Adaora said, her voice steady. The fire rose one last time. It turned blue, and everything went dark. She awoke in her old bed in the palace. Her body was no longer magical. The curves were gone. Her skin no longer glowed, but she felt light, whole, true. When the palace maids came in, they gasped. "Adaora?" "Yes," she said, rising. "It's me." But this time, when she walked into the courtyard, she walked with her head high. The confidence came not from her body, but from her heart. Her words carried weight. Her smile, unforced, made people stop and listen. And slowly, something shifted. People didn't whisper anymore. They watched her lead, speak, teach, comfort, rule. Even the scholar from the East, who came seeking scrolls fell in love, not with how she looked, but with the depth of her spirit, the sharpness of her mind. They married quietly, no gold, no parade, just love. And in time, Adaora became queen, not because of a magical body, but because she learned the greatest secret of all. Real beauty does not beg to be seen, it simply exists, and it changes everything. The end.
Like and subscribe for more. Thank you.